Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will derive a formula for length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. First let us know what is the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. So here we have considered a curve whose equation is r equals to f of theta. Let p be any point on this curve. So p is given by r comma theta in terms of polar coordinates. Now here O is the pole. From pole to this point P, this distance is known as the radius vector and is denoted by R. Here we have drawn a tangent PT, and the phi is the angle between this radius vector and to the tangent. So angle between radius vector and tangent is given by phi, and theta is the angle between radius vector and initial line OA. Okay, here now we have to find this length ON. So E is denoted by small p. So this is the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. Here this PN is a tangent or PT is a tangent. Let us draw a line perpendicular to this tangent from the pole. This line is called as the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. Here we have to derive the formula for this P. So as already we know that phi is angle between radius vector and tangent. Okay, and this is given by tan phi equals to r into dr divided by d theta. Okay, sorry, d theta divided by dr. Okay, now we have to derive formula for this P. Okay, now let us consider this length. Let this length ON is equals to P, and we know that from this angle OPN, this angle is equals to phi. Okay, now we define sin phi here, sin phi in this right angle triangle. Okay, so sorry, from right angle triangle ONP, ONP, we define sin phi. So on defining sin phi, we get sin phi is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. So here opposite of phi is ON, and divided by hypotenuse is OP. Therefore sin phi is equals to opposite by hypotenuse, which is equals to ON by OP, which is equals to ON is given by this distance which we have to be calculated. So that is P, and divided by R, that is radius vector. Okay, or separating this P, we get P is equals to, send R to this side, we'll get R into sin phi. So this is the derivation for this P. Or we may define in terms of theta and R. So here it consists R. So when it is difficult to find phi, that is angle between radius vector and tangent, then we use another derivation, that is, so we know that this tan phi is equals to R into d theta divided by dr. Using this concept, we derive another formula here, that is, taking reciprocal, we get 1 by P equals to 1 by R sin phi. Squaring on both sides, we get 1 by P square equals to 1 divided by R square sin square phi. Okay, now this 1 by P square as it is, 1 by R square also as it is, 1 by sin square can be written as cosec square phi. Okay, now we know that this cosec square phi can be written as 1 plus cot square phi, because we know that cosec square theta is equals to 1 plus cot square theta. So therefore this can be written as 1 by p square equals to 1 by r square. So here in the place of 1 plus cot square theta, we can substitute this tan phi value. That is, we know that, so first we keep this as it is, cot square phi. So we have tan phi is equals to r d theta divided by dr. Taking reciprocal, we get cot phi equals to 1 by r dr divided by d theta. So squaring on, we get squaring on both sides, we get cot square phi value. So and substituting here, we get, for squaring we get cot square phi equals to 1 by r square dr by d theta whole square. So therefore this 1 by p square becomes 1 by p square equals to 1 by r square as it is, 1 as it is. Cot square phi value is equals to this one. Therefore we substitute this value, 1 by r square dr divided by d theta whole square. So further simplifying, we get 1 by p square equals to 1, multiplying with this bracket, we get 1 by r square plus 1 by r power 4 dr divided by d theta whole square. This is another derivation or another formula for this length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. Okay, so in the problems we use both these equations. So on differentiating given curve, we get dr by theta if this curve is independent of theta. So that means it doesn't contains theta, then we directly use this formula. Suppose if it contains, that means on differentiating r dr by d theta, suppose it contains theta terms, then we use this formula. Okay, next problems, we have problems. For the curve r equals to a theta, show that p equals to r square divided by square root of r square plus a square. So whenever this p terms comes, you can understood that this is the formula for, or this is the problem of length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent, or it is the pedal equation. So pedal equation we will be learn in the next video. So pedal equation and length of the perpendicular both are similar, almost similar. Okay, so see here we have to show that p equals to something, means this is the question of length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. So for that we have the formula, two formulas, that is p equals to r sine phi, this is the one formula, and another 1 by p square equals to 1 by r square plus 1 divided by r power 4 dr divided by d theta whole square. So this is the another formula. Okay, so in these two we have to use any one of these two. Okay, solution. First let us consider given curve. Given curve is r equals to a theta. So first we need, for both finding phi value and dr by d theta, we need differentiation of this curve. For that first we differentiate this given curve. Dr divided by d theta is equals to, it consists, differentiating we get a theta, differentiation is 1. So you can observe that this dr d theta contains no terms of theta. That means on differentiating it consists only constant term, it doesn't contains theta terms. When this dr by theta is independent of theta, then you can use this formula. So then you will get the answer directly. Otherwise if you use this formula, the problem will be very lengthy or complicated. So that you remember that whenever you are getting dr by d theta independent of theta, then you have to use this second formula. Okay, so now we use this formula, we get, so therefore we have length of perpendicular from pole to the tangent is 1 by p square equals to 1 by r square plus 1 by r power 4 dr divided by d theta whole square, or 1 by r square plus 1 divided by r power 4, substituting dr by d theta value which is a. So squaring we get a square. This is 1 by p square, or it may be written as 1 by p square. You can take r power 4 LCM here. Taking r power 4 LCM we get r power 2, that is r square plus a square. Taking reciprocal we get p square equals to r power 4 divided by r square plus a square, or p equals to square root of r power 4 divided by r square plus a square, or it can be written as p equals to, taking square root of this r power 4 we get r square divided by this square root remains same to the denominator, so that is r square plus a square. This is the required proof. Okay. So this question may be asked that find the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent to the curve r equals to a theta. Both are same. Okay. So next problem, find the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent for the curve r square equals to a square cos 2 theta. Solution, given curve is r square equals to a square cos 2 theta. Differentiating first, before going to differentiate, we take log on both sides. Taking log on both sides we get log of r square equals to log of a square cos 2 theta, or it can be written as 2 log r equals to, so here log m into log n can be written as, log m into n can be written as log m plus log n. Differentiating we get 2 1 by r dr by d theta equals to log a differentiation 0. So cos 2 theta differentiation is 1 by cos 2 theta into cos 2 theta differentiation minus sin 2 theta into 2. This 2 to get cancels, we get 1 by r dr by d theta equals to minus sin by cos equals to tan 2 theta. Okay. Taking reciprocal we get r d theta by dr equals to minus cot of 2 theta. This is equals to tan phi. So this minus cos of cot of 2 theta can be written in terms of tan as tan of pi by 2 plus 2 theta. So therefore phi equals to pi by 2 plus 2 theta. So now substituting this phi value into this equation, that is p equals to r sin phi. Okay, we get p equals to r sine of pi by 2 plus 2 theta, which is equals to r sine of pi by 2 plus theta is equals to cos of 2 theta. Squaring on both sides we get p square equals to r square cos square 2 theta, or p square equals to, this r square value can be substituted from given equation, that is given curve is r square equals to a square cos theta. So that is substituting this r square value from the given curve we get a square cos 2 theta into this cos square theta as it is. So because from given we have r square equals to a square cos 2 theta. So further simplifying this we get p square equals to a square cos cube 2 theta. So this is the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent. So like this we can calculate this length p. Okay, given curve is, so next question is show that for the curve, next question, show that for the curve r square equals to a square sec 2 theta, the length of the perpendicular from pole to the tangent is a root of cos 2 theta. Solution. Given curve is r square equals to a square secant 2 theta. Differentiating this one, we get, so before differentiating we take log on both sides. Taking log on both sides, we get 2 log r equals to log a square plus log of secant 2 theta. Differentiating, we get 2 into 1 by r dr by d theta equals to 0 plus 1 by secant 2 theta into second differentiation is secant 2 theta into tan theta into 2. So this 2 get cancels, sec get cancels, we get 1 by r dr by d theta is equals to tan 2 theta. Or this taking reciprocal on both sides, we get, taking reciprocal we get r d theta by dr equals to cot 2 theta. This cot 2 theta, so this is equals to tan phi equals to cot 2 theta can be written as tan of pi by 2 theta plus, pi by 2 plus theta. Theta means here we have 2 theta. Therefore phi equals to pi by 2 plus 2 theta. Then this is minus pi by 2 plus theta. Then so now we got phi equals to pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So therefore we have p equals to r sin phi. Substituting this phi value into this equation, we get p equals to r sin of pi by 2 minus 2 theta. We get r into sin pi by 2 minus theta means it is cos of 2 theta p. Squaring on both sides, we get p square into r equals to r square into cos square 2 theta. But the given curve is r square equals to a square into secant 2 theta. So substituting this value here, we get p square equals to r value is a square into secant 2 theta. This cos square can be written as 1 divided by secant square 2 theta. One term of sec get cancels, we get a square into a square divided by sec 2 theta, or a square into, taking numerator we get cos of 2 theta. So that is we got p square equals to a square cos 2 theta, or p is equals to square root of a square cos 2 theta. Okay, therefore p is equals to, we get, taking this a outside, that is root and square root get cancels, we get root a into cos 2 theta. So this is the required proof. Okay.